Arey, don't tell Lyra. They want geology class, sir.
So I'm not here to teach. All of you know English, right? If you're not able to understand or follow my frequency, just let me know. Lift your hand so that I can reduce my frequency as well. Because a couple of students last time I had an issue where they are from different places and they are not able to understand my language. So that's the reason, because I can't speak fluently in Kannada, but I can talk in Telugu and English, Hindi also, right? So basically, to introduce myself, I am a software director. I work for IBM, and my son is a medical second year, completed in Oxford Medical College as of now. 5 year, second year, 5 exams he's writing now, and he'll be stepping into the third year. I have a great integration and collaboration with DR Academy for the past 2 years, and there are a lot of students who got in the seats through DR Academy, and it was a very, very successful institution. And last time, I think if you know Ms. Balkaram, anyone know here? Yes, she got the seat through me only, and she's in Oxford. And there is one more girl from here, Ruhuma. You don't know? I think she's from Hospital Branch. So usually what I do is I do counseling help for the students. How to claim your seats based on the Neet counseling process that happens, which is most complicated. So once you complete your +2 or once you complete your LT batches, how to claim your seat through the Neet counseling process is very, very important. So that's what I'm going to give a session on that for 1 hour's time. So any doubts you have, any questions that you have, you can clearly ask me in there, right? So this year we have got around 289 medical seats to our constituency, where we are placed in Whitefield, and this is my usual process. Every year I come to all the branches of the year and explain the process up here, right? So our company's name is the Queens, not it is Kevins. No, many people read it at KB and as Kevins. No, it's not that. It's Queens. Okay, let's look at it what it is, and next couple of minutes would be an interesting session up here, right? Is medical seats in any medical college? Out of 100 seats, how many seats are being filled by girls? 75% are being filled by girls. But no one is believing it. In a college, in any medical college, most of the medical seats are being occupied by girls, not boys. So you have higher, greater chances of getting medicals if you just push yourself to a bit harder. And we say about Neet Karanataka. Why I said is Neet Karanataka? Since you are writing Neet, where are you writing Neet? So my website is neetkarnataka.com. Simple. So there is no need to say medical mentor, that mentor, this mentor, nothing. Since you are writing Neet in Karnataka, it's neetkarnataka.com is the website. So what do I do here? So once you write your Neet, you know how many types of counseling processes there are? Three rounds. What are those rounds? I am asking about counseling and you are saying about rounds. What are the different types of counselings that you have? Any idea? Right. Okay. Let's look at it. Once you write your Neet, correct? This is where up to where the DR Academy will take care of you, and this is where you struggle, you write, you do whatever you want, you get some marks and rank. After this, what? Follow YouTube's. That's it. Go to some computer center, or maybe you can use your own computer and then start applying the Neet. That is the biggest mistake every student is doing. Once you write your Neet, you have to apply for the counselings. There are 3 types of counselings. One is called All India level counselling, second one is called team counselling, and third one is called the state counselling. These are the 3 different counselings that you must apply for. Whether you want to apply for one of these or not is very, very important. But if you want to claim a seat under this, you must apply for this. All India quota level means in every government college of a state. In Karnataka, we have 23 government colleges. In these 23 government colleges, 15% of every college will contribute to the central pool, which is called as All India level quota. Like that in India, totally there are around 7,000 seats, which are going to be contributed for all India level quota, including AIMS and JPAR as well, and central universities. The next thing is called as deemed colleges. These are some of the prestigious colleges, one of the most high-fi colleges available in the state. These are called as deemed colleges. And the third thing, here 15% of the contribution of the government seats. But whereas in the state colleges, remaining 85% of the government seats will be conducted by each and every state. Like Tamil Nadu, anyone from Tamil Nadu here? Andhra? Okay. Tamil Nadu will conduct a separate counseling for the 85% seats. Karnataka will do it separately, Kerala will do it separately, everyone will do it separately, right? So these first two, all India quota and deemed colleges are conducted by DGHS, that's Director General of Health Services, which is conducted by MCC, that is Medical Counseling Committee, regulated by NMC, National Medical Council. Next, the State Council is being conducted by Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, which is conducted by Karanataka Examination Authority as a single platform. Karnataka Examination Authority will also do it for the engineering as well as for the medical. That's a common platform. But the medical council is being conducted by Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. Suppose you are applying all India quota, what type of colleges you can apply? Deemed colleges, what type of colleges? State counseling, what type of colleges you can apply? You want to know? Let's look at it. So colleges where you can apply. All India quota, you can apply only for the government colleges only. The cutoff will be higher. 15% of the contribution of the seats will be happening to the government seats only. Deemed colleges, in Karnataka we have around 13 deemed colleges, but whereas across all India we have around 49 deemed colleges. These are a bit costly colleges, which we will look at it in detail. But now when we come for the state counseling, the counseling will happen for remaining 85% of the government seats and 100% of the private colleges. This is very, very important. So you'll have government seats as well as the private seats. Now, you want to know what about the cost of these seats. So if you look at it, the cost of the seats, different fee structures will be there for all India quota, deemed as well as the state counseling for the government as well as the private colleges. So the range starts from 59,500 to the maximum of 23.5 lakhs per year in the state of Karnataka. So these starts from 59,500, 1,41,000, 1,45,000, 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 16.3 lakhs, 18.75, 18.45, 20.5, 23.5. These are the buckets in which you claim in the seats, even though you get the low marks, but still, if your dad or mom or your financial capital is supporting, you can always go ahead and get in the seats. So don't be in a hurry, don't feel yourself tensed and thinking that boss, I'm getting only 400 marks, my friend is getting around 600, 550, I'm not fit for medical. No, that's a wrong myth. Why I'm trying to say this is, do your best. Whatever your parents can be able to afford, you can get a medical seat for sure. But how to claim it, when to claim it, where to claim it is very, very important. So what I'm trying to tell you is, don't ever get frightened. Don't ever get depressed. Whatever marks you are getting, try to push a bit hard to get another 50 marks more than what you get. But never ever compare. Be competitive but not comparative. Yes, sir? Otherwise, if you start thinking about a bus, she's getting around 650, I'm getting only 450, your reservation plays an important part in order to get your medical seat. That's what we look at that. So, when you look at these constants, what are the different rounds that are being conducted are round 1, round 2, round 3, and round 4, which is called round 1, round 2, mob-up round, and straight round. And these are being conducted for courses MBBS, BDS, Dental, and Ayush, BMS, and Ayurvedic Sciences, Ayurvedic and Complementary Sciences. So this is the biggest ground that you will be playing around, whether you want to play golf, whether you want to play cricket, or you want to play whatever you want, volleyball. This is what you have to look at it, but the ground is bigger. This is after what? After writing your Neet examination, then there is a bigger exam for you. Yes, sir. It's just not I write, I get a seat. No, there's a lot of processes involved. So in this particular instance, if you look at it, our vision, mission, and values. This is very, very important. What does it mean? Our focus is to ensure every eligible NEET student, that means who gets qualified in the NEET, must get the right seat in the right course. It is not that you write an exam and for 450 marks you get a BDS seat. That is wrong. You will also get a medical seat. So that's what I'm saying. Getting the right seat in the right course is very important. That he or she is deserved for. If you are supposed to get a medical seat, claim it. If you are supposed to get a medical seat in a government college, claim it. But instead, people go and pay donations. People go and pay 10 lakh seats. People go and pay 1,45,000 seats. No, that's not correct. So, for which he or she is reserved for, with all the probable permutations and combinations of reservations and criteria that he or she is eligible for. This is the biggest game plan. It's a permutations and combinations of reservations and criteria, which is very, very important to claim the seat that you must claim. And you must not lose the seat that you must claim. That is very, very important for us. Okay? So, don't worry about your marks. Your reservations in Karnataka plays a very, very important game plan, which you will see in the next couple of slides. Maybe it's a Greek and Latin I'm talking right now, but in the next couple of slides you will be able to understand what I'm saying. Anyone can talk in Kannada here? ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಅರ್ಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯು ಅವರ ಅರ್ಹತೆಗೆ ಅನುಗುಣವಾಗಿ MBBS, BDS, whatever seats ಇತ್ಯಾದಿ ಸೀಟುಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಬೇಕು. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೀಸಲಾತಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಶುಲ್ಕ ಕಟ್ಟುವ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯವನ್ನು ಆಧರಿಸಿ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So this is very, very important. You don't have time. You are being given 1 year time to write NEET exam. You are being given 2 months time in order to fill your NEET application. You are being given 1 month's time in order to fill your document verification, rest of the stuff. But if you are supposed to apply for the NEET counseling, they give you just 2 days for option. How many of you are repeaters? You know, right? How much time they will give for NEET? Choice fillings? Just 2 days for every round? Correct? So that's quite important for us to ensure that the time is being considered. Right? So now, your career path after 12th standard. For those who are writing your plus 2. Right? Let's look at it. 11th and 12th. Right? After this what? Girls. One is into engineering, the other one is into. So again, in engineering, what are the different types of courses that you may go to for? Scratch on it, right? So let's look at it. You have IIT, JEE, BE, BTech, and then BAc, BTech, and rest of the stuff. But whereas for the medical, so what are those? It's MBBS, BDS, Ayush, BAMS, BSc Agriculture, Sericulture, Forestry, Horticulture, BSc Home Science, BSc Nursing, DPharm C, Pharm D, and then BSc in Allied Sciences, etc. So these are all the medical streams, but whereas MBBS, BDS, and Ayush are the courses which you can apply for the NEET counseling. But the rest of the things you can apply through the CET counseling. The biggest challenge you write the NEET examination or KCET examination is some people will go into engineering thinking that they won't get a vacancy. Some people will go ahead and join into BPharm C, DPharm C, and other sciences thinking that they won't get into the MBBS seat or into the BDS or into Ayurvedic seats. So don't think much. But there is a way to play around. That's quite important, right? Now, NEET or CET counseling cognizance. What is the NEET by cognizance? Understanding of the NEET counseling itself is the biggest scam. Getting a rank is important, yes or no? Shall I write exam on your behalf? Shall I ask you, sir, to write for which subject you teach, sir?
Chemistry.
Chemistry. Can you ask your chemistry lecturer to write an exam on your behalf? No. What best we can do is we can be able to teach you to write so that you can get a couple of marks in there, not nothing beyond that. So for that one you must do in order to get your rank. That's what I said, like you must be in the race on a win and you should be a winning class. After getting a rank, getting a seat is very, very important, right? If I don't get a seat, there's no point in sitting so much. Yes sir? But in that also, getting the best college of your choice is a smart decision. Many of the children, they think like, I got a seat, I'm happy. That is wrong. getting the best college which you are supposed to get, you must get it. Yes, sir. Am I clear? So everything is perfect. Getting a rank is important, getting a seat is very, very important, but getting the best college of your choice is important. But for this one, what to do, how to do, and to do is also important, right? You need to know that, right? No. For this one, how soon to start the process based on your eligibility is also very, very important. Many people think that let me pass plus year, or then let me write NEET exam, let me get the marks, let me get the rank, and then I'll do it. You won't have so much of time. There is a long process that you'll do because it takes 2 months to get all your documents well in advance in order to prepare for claiming your seat. So, which is very, very important. So, you need to start the process soon before your NEET application starts. And it is not your responsibility, but it is the responsibility of your parents. Their job is to join you in their academy, pay the fees, ensure that you are being on the smooth run. But after that, what? That's quite important for us. How to know your eligibilities and key factors? This is very, very important for us. You want to know what are those? Yes. In Karnataka, we have 80 plus reservations and 47 plus criteria. You know that? You know how many reservations are there in Karnataka? Anyone know? Anyone know? Huh? Come on, guys. I'm sleeping. No, sir. 80 plus reservations. There are 131 reservations in Karnataka. How to know that is very, very important. Where do you fit into that is very, very important. And what are these 47 plus criteria is also very, very important as an individual. And apart from this, your category, that is your caste category at central versus state is very, very important. Around 30 to 40% of the people will lose the seats by claiming wrong categories at central versus state. I'm not talking about a generic information like other YouTubers because they don't know anything about anything. Since I'm into the software field, I have developed this analysis and developed the software for my son in order to ensure for his marks he'll get a seat or not. Simple. The owner of the product is me and the output of the product is my son. That's it. Then I thought, yeah, there are a lot of parents like me, and every child is a child to their parents, and we need to educate them because if you are writing your 11th examination, whether you pass or fail or you get 90%, 99%, you will go to plus 2 or not. Yes or no? From first standard we are doing that only now. But category at center versus state is very, very important. And before 2022, that is last year, I used to calculate the state rank and the category rank. But however, this year there are some technical issues because of which they did not release it. But however, there is a way to calculate, which I have already calculated, but you will never know what it is. But I will tell you how we play. So now look at it. So this is in Kannada, so I don't think so that it's required. So let's look at it. Karnataka reservations and criteria, as I said. How many are there? I said 131 reservations. Let's look at it. What are those? These are the different types of reservations that you have in Karnataka. 80 plus reservations, that's 131 reservations, and 47 plus criteria are there. Do you know where you fit into these reservations which we are seeing? That's quite important to understand. And why is it important? And also, is it important? One is why is it important? And the other one is it important? If you know in advance, what you know, you can plan accordingly to get all your documents into which you fall under, where you will fit into, so that you can be tension free because at the last minute you don't find so much of time. And any mistake that you do, you cannot be able to claim your seat in that particular category, which you must claim the seat. These are the different types of reservations we have in Karnataka. If you look at the statistical analysis of 2020 versus 2021, how many of you, I think 2020 means all you plus two girls are 10th standard passed out, right? Yes. Right. Too young there. 2021, probably you are into the other girls who are into long term, right? So, In all India level, almost every year around 15 to 16 lakhs of people will write the NEET examination, and on an average around 8 lakh people gets qualified. So in 2020, when my son has written the exam, 8 lakh people got qualified across all India. Qualified. Out of 13 lakhs, 14 lakhs, whatever it may be, 8 lakh people got qualified. But from the state of Karnataka, who have applied for the NEET counseling in Karnataka are only 55,000. Suppose, let me say, I'll ask you a question. Probably you, I don't know. You. Suppose if I get a 3 lakh rank all India level, and there are only 55,000 people in Karnataka who have applied in the state of Karnataka after getting qualified, and my rank is 3 lakhs, what would be my rank? Is it 3 lakhs or less than 3 lakhs? Less than 55,000, right? Yes or no? So then my rank is not my rank, right? Then what is that rank? What is that rank? So people get panic when they get an all India level rank, and then NEET rank states my rank is 2 lakhs odd. If you look at that particular rank, you are in a school. You should never look at that. But how to calculate this? That's why no one knows. That's what I did it. So now coming to this, in 2021, 9.5 lakh people have got qualified, and only 34,029 people only applied in the state of Karnataka. So what's the difference? Minus 21,000 did not apply. So never ever compare last year cutoffs with this year cutoffs. Suppose you get fever. Yesterday it is 101. Today it would be? It would be? Right now? It could be 102, it could be 101, it could be 100 also. So every day as your temperature changes, when every year when people are writing the exam, the number of people who are getting qualified will also make a major impact in that, because of which your rank will automatically shift up and down. So never ever take a baseline. And that day my mother is cooking biryani, she should cook biryani with the right ingredients for that particular supper or maybe for the lunch time. Correct or wrong? That's what we have to do. So if you look at it, even this 55,034 in 2020, only 31,120 only belongs to state of Karnataka. What about remaining 24K? They are not. Okay? So when my rank earlier was 2 lakh something and it is less than 55,000, now for the state of Karnataka it should be less than. So where is my rank then? Right? Yes or no? Is it real? Is the fact which will happen. And even in this 31,120, some people belong to category 1, category 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, SC, STs. Suppose if I belong to category 1, then my rank is less than 1784. Correct? So is my 2,45,000 rank at R&D holds good? Correct? Right. How many of you belongs to Hyderabad Karnataka region from here? Lift your hands. Did not eat? There are some tomato or something. Because there are 31,120 people in there in the state of Karnataka. 7,456 people only belong to the state of non-Hyderabad Karnataka region, districts of Hyderabad Karnataka. So in this 31,120, when we say about non-Hyderabad Karnataka region or Karnataka, Karnataka has 30 districts. In this 23 districts belongs to non-Hyderabad Karnataka region. And 7 districts belongs to Hyderabad Karnataka region. Okay? Those 7 districts, they have separately called as 371J, and it's being called as what? Kalyana Karnataka. So what I did is, this 31,120 belongs to non-Hyderabad Karnataka plus Hyderabad Karnataka, plus these guys are non-Karnataka. You should never confuse between non-Karnataka plus non-Hyderabad Karnataka and Hyderabad Karnataka. So in this 31,120, 7,456 only belongs to Hyderabad Karnataka. So in out of 1784, only 545 belongs to Hyderabad Karnataka category 1, and in 5,542, only 1,401 belongs to category 2A. Why I split this data is Hyderabad Karnataka people have a specific set of seats which are allocated only to them. So if I belongs to category 1, my rank would be less than 500. Correct? Yes, sir. So likewise in 2021, there are only 34,000 people who applied from the state of Karnataka, and there are 24,000 people only from the state of Karnataka. And again, when I split this data, 6,041 only belongs to state of non-Adi, what is this called? Hyderabad Karnataka. So further I split this data before I calculated. In 2022, the number of people who got qualified and applied from the state of Karnataka is 70,000 people. The reason why? Because of in 2021, because of the corona, many people dropped off. They took a long term. Because of which this year in 2022, 17,000 repeaters are there when compared with the last year. So automatically it boomed up 55,000 plus 17,000, almost equal to 70k. So on an average, if you look at it, around 55,000 people, Karnataka plus non-Karnataka people will apply in the state of Karnataka every year. Even though there is increase in seats, number of colleges increased, this year 2023 the cutoffs will come down roughly around 480 to 490 rather than 500. So what I am trying to explain you is, try to push yourself a bit hard so that you will be safe landed, provided if you follow the process very clearly, which is very, very complicated, which is not known to normal human beings. But I am not an alien. I did a research. I did a research completely on this for my son. So now what I did is, further I split the data into special categories. How many people are there in terms of army, navy, defense, air force, NCC, sports, scouts, guides, physically handicapped. How many belongs to non-Hyderabad Karnataka and Hyderabad Karnataka? And then into Hyderabad Karnataka region, how many belongs to rural and who belongs to non-rural? In non-rural, how many belongs to Kannada medium and how many belongs to non-Kannada medium? And then rural also Kannada and non-Kannada. Likewise, in non-Hyderabad Karnataka, rural and non-rural, Kannada and non-Kannada, non-rural also Kannada and non-Kannada, across different categories, which is very, very important to exactly tell you how many people are there above me to claim the seat. So my 2 lakh rank all India level, 2,50,000 rank all India level is coming down, and this is only this. But instead, I get panic, my parents get panic, consultants, YouTubers, I don't know, there are 2 YouTubers in the market which have been seen, RH Chemistry and then one more guy is called Sticky. They don't know anything about anything. They keep on talking, saying that, this, go there, here. Boss, why are you misguiding me? You don't know something about it. You expect me to teach chemistry? Huh? I'll say about only H2O, nothing else. I'm not an expert in that. So if chemistry has to be taught, your sir has to teach it, right? Or botany and zoology, some expert should teach. And you should also approach them. Otherwise, you come to me and say, water, H2O. Sulfuric acid, what is it? H2SO4. Right. Probably still I remember something, but I cannot follow it, right? So, likewise, and apart from this linguistic minority in terms of Telugu, Tamil, Tulu, Kodava, in Hyderabad, Karnataka, and non-Hyderabad, Karnataka, I know who they are as such. How many belongs to Telugu minority here? Telugu mother tongue. What's the probability of you getting a seat? What if you get lesser marks also, what we can get a seat? If you get more marks also, how you will be able to push into a government seat in a government college or a government seat in a private college is quite important for us to understand. And apart from this, in terms of religious minorities, Christians and Muslims, there also how many people are there, how many seats are there. Why I am trying to look at this, if I am looking at my rank, if I know how many people are there above me, I will be able to know if you go to a cinema theatre and then I want to stand in the queue, 100 by Hyderabad Karnataka and Muslim minority, non-Hyderabad Karnataka. And in Christians, we have, apart from Protestants and the other one is Catholics, you also have Roman Catholics as well. RC2, RC3, RC4, RC5, RC6, RC7, RC8. So many number of reservations. And if you belong to any of these special categories, in terms of NCC, sports, scouts, guides and all, you will be. And one of the interesting factors, If anyone is less than 4.10 feet height and you are being certified by a physician, you are being fit to be a physically handicapped person in order to train your seat. But the rules and regulations are currency. Why is it important? Is if you are not utilizing someone else's utilizing, correct? There is a rule, you utilize it. No? There is a cage over there. If you want to really go ahead, take it and then do it. But however, you need to be certified from government hospital that your height is and so, and this is what you can do. If you want to challenge, go to the gazetted seat. That's where it exists. So apart from this, the most important, now we thought Hyderabad, Karnataka people in government seats, in government colleges and government seats in private colleges, there are 800 seats reserved only for them. Government medical seats and speaking. But whereas now Hyderabad, Karnataka, we have 3,377 seats available. And these seats are further split into general merit, SC, ST, category 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, etc. And for every reservation, if you look at a general merit, you have general merit general, general merit rural, and general merit Kannada. That means if you are from an urban area, you have studied in urban area, and you belong to general merit, then you can claim 80% of the seats that are being assigned. 15, 80%. Anyone from rural area, rural background? 10 years in rural area who have studied. 10 years in Kannada. So here only 2 people. So you can claim 80 plus 15 plus 5. 100% of the seats you can